How many violas does it take to do something technological, right?
At least 12.
Okay,
Okay, so you
cool.
have we have how many people? We have 24 people here. Wow. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, two
Okay.
studios.
Oh, okay. With the Kims too, or just?
Yes,
I'm
Oh,
ready.
hi.
yes,
Is
Yeah.
Kim there? Hi,
Yeah.
she
Kim.
is.
Oh, you're there. Oh, hi. Hi.
By
I,
some miracle, I got in with
oh,
hello.
yeah. You snuck in. And I told myself when I grow up, I want to be Kim Kashkashian. So I'm still not grow up yet. All right.
Me
So
either.
how? So my name is Ching, and I'm Ching Juhl's mom. And I was a serious violist for many years, and then now I'm become a media person.
Well, I just thought, again, offer us whatever you think is important for us in this time that we're living in to know technologically. I was thinking, I know some of you are more advanced with using this technology than others. So, any questions that you guys have for Ching? And I was thinking, if you wanted to give us anything that you want to tell us about microphones, about Facebook Live, I know you do a lot of that. And if you're
Uh,
thinking of doing it as a musician for what the best ways are to get the best sound that we can have across
mhm,
anything on that front
okay.
that is helpful for us, because I think we're going to be living in this sort of hybrid world for quite a while, and I think the
Right.
more that we know,
Yeah.
some of us like me, I'm totally useless at this. I've been learning as I've been going along, so I know I'm behind many of my students, and I'm very
Yeah.
grateful to my
Yeah.
beloved students for putting up
Uh,
with my stupidity and helping me with this. So,
yeah. Yeah.
but I think there are a lot of things that you do regularly that you're fluent in this language that maybe some of us are not, that could be helpful.
Oh, okay, great.
So you think
So,
about this.
I give workshops quite frequently, sometimes in universities and sometimes in the community where I chair. I have been a chairperson for the last 7 years, teach people how to use the media equipment and stuff. So, okay, all right. Sound is related to a little bit with the preparation. So I will just cover preparation and sound right now.
Great.
Okay. Yeah. So prepare yourselves. We're talking about using iPhone or Android phone to shoot yourselves at home situation. So you need to clear your phone space. Sometimes you only have, some people only have 500 megabyte left. Then that will be a disaster in the middle of the play shooting, and you're out of space. So you need to have a good habit of constantly get rid of things on your phone. If you don't get rid of things in your room, that's fine. uh so but you have to get rid of things in your phone.
So you
And
mean, Ching, I'm sorry. So you mean
oh,
like making sure we clear our text messages and voice messages and all that stuff? Is that how you mean, just to clear up memory
no,
on the phone? Or what
not
do you mean?
no not voice message. I
No.
don't think it's like when you take pictures, when you make a video on your phone, it
Yeah.
Yeah.
takes
Okay.
your space on your phone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
So do you
I
think we
don't
should
think
put all that in the cloud? How do you clear
what.
space? Put it in the cloud?
I would recommend, this is what I do, but you don't have to follow everything what I do, because I do so much shooting. I have 60,000, 16,000 videos on my phone. That's, I buy iCloud. So I spend $10 a month. It saves me, a peace of mind that I know all my footage is on the cloud. If mostly I worry about I will lose my phone, and then I do so much phone
Ah,
shooting, it's ridiculous. Okay,
uh,
so you can yeah, upload. I think iCloud, the free iCloud is like 5 gigabyte or something. Yeah. So but if you shoot a lot, then you will invest something. I tell you one thing, lately I've been doing, how I store my footage. When I shoot a lot of video, right, or photo, I just go airdrop. I sit in front of my laptop. I airdrop my footage from my iPhone. Airdrop. And then all the stuff is on, you, mostly the video is, then I drag the video onto my hard drive. Okay, so let's go back to preparation. Before you shoot, that's part of preparation, okay? make sure you put your phone on airplane mode. Airplane mode. You know that, right? Because if not, in the middle of you record yourself, somebody calls you, that will be disaster, you know. Okay. Make sure your phone is fully charged. Of course, you have that habit, you know, even if you don't clean your room, you charge your phone. My son is like that. So always charge your phone. Silence all the phones. That's part of preparation. Yeah. Including has to do with the sound. When you do at home, right? You have fan, you have loud refrigerator, you may have your landline will ring. So silence all the phones, your children's or your parents' phone, you know, so ask them or turn off. All right. And in the summertime, air conditioner can be really loud. So you have to sacrifice to shut the air conditioner off when you record yourself. Yeah. Because the microphone just picks up everything. Okay. Close all the windows. There's nothing you could do if the fire truck drives by. There's nothing you can do about it. But if you close the window, maybe you can mute some of the street sound, which we live, you know, on the street. I mean, not on the street, I mean, above the street. Yeah, but I don't know where you live. So just be aware of that. Close the window. Lock up, yeah, your siblings. Okay, yeah, you don't want a baby cry. What else? Now, iPhone. We are actually very fortunate. We are violists. I try to play the violin. It sounds really bad on iPhone. You know what I mean? But when Sean plays viola, even without a microphone, it sounds pretty good. You know, so you may get away with it without a microphone. Okay. Now, speaking of microphone, this is called Shure MV80A. Oh, by the way, I will give all the equipment information. I'll write it down on my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page, Juhl Media. So please come to visit me, and you'll see these product. I'm not endorsing anyone. I'm not getting paid, but that's just what I use. Okay. So this thing is called Shure. I think Kim has one, and Carol is getting one. Yeah. I'm really liking it. It has this really cute little box, and so you can carry with you. It's always in my purse because you never know when you're going to use it. Okay, so the way you use this is, you see, I have a case, right? I have a raggedy case on my iPhone 11, and you have to take the case off. Okay, you have to take case because this end is not long enough. Yeah, it does not go. It cannot be inserted here with the case on. So you insert the case. You insert here, and then you can just record. In this case, I'm recording. If I record myself, I can make this microphone facing me. Do you see it? Yeah. And then if I want to record you, yeah, I will record you, which I would record, you know, Sean's performance or whatever. I go this way. Okay. Now, and when you make this direction, it's really cool. I can interview you, and you talk over there, here, over here. I talk over here, and then this microphone's in the middle. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Now, when you plug this thing in, one thing you need to know is you need to download an app. It's called Motive Audio. It looks like a 1, 2, 3. It's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's this one. Now, visually, it's nice to look at it. You know, it's like a S. Yeah. Do you see?
Does this thing, the little microphone, does it still work with the Motif video?
I don't actually know what does Motive video look like. Sorry. Because Motive Audio looks like that. looks like that when you open. Yeah, I don't know what does it look like. What does it look like? Like,
Sorry, I have the app and I use the video app. I have the same microphone. So yes, to answer your question, just because I've used it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know. I don't even have motif audio. I mean, video. I thought I only have.
Is it better than the iPhone quality of video? Yeah.
That I cannot answer you because I don't use motif video. Yeah.
Who
So
said they
I
had
Hmm?
motif video?
Yeah, that's me. I think it's I think the same quality, whether you use the app or you use, because I know someone who uses just, the regular iPhone recording and with the microphone plugged in, and it's exactly the same as when I record. I use the app just because I don't know, I like seeing the interface, and you can, I think, change some settings on your microphone in the app.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I have a quick question.
Yes, dear.
Can you plug in the motif audio, the speaker into a camera as well, or is it just for an iPhone?
I am afraid this kind of thing, it is only for iPhone. This plugin, yeah. And if you Google on Amazon or anywhere, it will pop up a upgraded version that you can actually plug into with different things. You can plug into different camera. It comes with a wire. It's a little fancier, but I find this is nice because it's so small. I don't have to carry more stuff with me to worry about when I'm shooting, say, I love shooting live thing, like rallies and march and stuff. I want as little equipment as I can possibly have, and then not to carry too many things. So you can look into the updated version where it has more whistles and bells. Okay. Yeah. So of course, there's another thing is, you guys are, I'm sure you guys are very good at that, but I just want to remind you that have a habit always like Google and always YouTube, because YouTube offers so many information. So if you say I want to find out how to use the motif audio app, just go motif audio app. There's like gazillions of people will teach you how to use it. All right. There's a setting about instrumental playing. I think you should know. Should I tell you that quickly? For setting, because there's so many settings, it's confusing. Okay, so once you plug in, right, this thing will come up. Okay, then you want to make sure you are on the very left, the microphone, because it has many different. This is for talking. Like if I want to interview someone, this is mono, yeah, and this is for something else. And this is for something else. So anyway, I just use the first one, which is for music. Usually you do. And in the setting, say if you're recording an orchestra, of course you're not recording an orchestra, never mind, a string quartet, and you make it a little bit bigger, okay? Like I would say 100, 105, 120 would be nice. You cover everyone. Yeah, you also get a room ambience to hit back the sound, okay? So, and then here has a bunch of buttons here. There is a button, looks like a guitar. It is a guitar. So when we video ourselves, make sure we hit that guitar, okay? Because we're viola, yeah? Is so many buttons and they have different functions. Some are for loud music in the club, some are for talking, some are for very soft thing. And there's a compressor in here in the bottom. I don't know if you see a compressor. I usually just don't, I usually just compress. I just don't compress. I just put it there. Okay, when you record, how far you should set your microphone from you. In a room situation, I would say 5 feet to 7 feet, it'll be optimum. And of course, this is a pretty common sense. Make sure when you record somebody, when you have a conversation with someone, try to put your camera in this person's eye level, maybe just slightly higher. Yeah. Just tiny bit higher. Yeah. Just because older people, yeah, like me, we do not want to video someone from the bottom up, right? So but when you play the viola level is really not your eye level, right? So I would suggest you will put the camera at the viola level. One thing is very important, okay? Here is a level. Whatever app you use, however you record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here's a level. Do you see that my finger goes up and down?
Yeah.
So the highest on this app right now is 36 dB. Yeah. So make sure I would be conservatively, I'll do 25 if I am 7 feet away from the plane.
Okay.
Never let your audio over blast, because there's nothing you could do about it. After there's no post production can fix the sound. It's over loud. Okay, so that
Okay.
you can always go a little lower and be conservative, and then you can sound. Oh, another thing is always use headphone. Okay, headphone. When you use headphone to listen your recording, when you record something, right? Don't just assume everything is good. You need to stop, especially at the beginning of the recording, and to sound check, just to listen. Is it too loud? Is it too soft? Is it whatever? You can hear the stuff you normally don't hear through your headphones. Okay, so you can probably, you will remember, oh gosh, my refrigerator is so loud. Then you kill it,
Yeah.
Kill the refrigerator for 3 hours. Yeah.
And for the quality, the options are standard and compressed.
Compress. Oh, I don't like compress, so I wouldn't, myself.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I think compressed is bad for music. And so that's also why when we've been doing these Zoom sessions, you guys know you had to reset your Zoom settings to not be the standard compressed for speaking. Like we found that lessons that it's better. Do you remember I don't know if you guys did that at NEC, but at Juilliard at the beginning of this whole online thing, they sent out a list of guidelines. I might have it somewhere, but yeah, we just get more, we don't get enough layers in sound with this medium, but we get more if we get rid of the compressed thing. That's the only thing I know. I don't pretend to know anything else, but that's one of the things I learned.
That's great.
Is there one of these that plug into iPhones that you recommend? I have this one, but I just kind of want to have another one just for in case I have to do important recordings, because I think this works for festivals and other stuff, but just in case, to have another one.
Yeah. Well, this is the one that Ching's talking about. I ordered one. It's on back order, and Kim has it. And I put it in the chat. What she's talking about is the Shure MV88 is what it's called. Oh, that's the one you're recommending, right, Ching?
I recommend it because it's tiny. I went through a bunch of things. Okay. I went through Zoom, the little ones, and it broke in the middle of the whatever. So so far so good. Yeah.
What distance would you recommend putting the microphone away from you when you're recording?
Yeah, I said about 5 feet, 7 feet, between 5 and 7 feet in a room situation.
So socially distance yourself from your microphone, and you'll be good.
6 will be perfect. Something like that. Yeah, you can test. I think the nature of our instrument is very, very optimum for recording. Actually, as like a sound, viola sound is so beautiful. Through a microphone, not all the violin or oboe sound is very, very pleasant. What else?
Is there anything else you should think about when you're recording with piano?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, every room is different. every situation is different. So you need to think about sound wise, not let the piano overpowering you. Depending how great the piano is or how poor the piano is. So you need to probably position a little bit before the piano, because usually piano is louder than us. That you have to sort of play around and to judge for yourself. I record, we have upright piano in our house, in the corner of our house, and so I usually have Sean would stand like about 2-3 feet away from the piano, and then the pianist usually backs facing us, just because the piano is against the wall, you know. So in that setting is okay, and so each session, each situation is a little different. Yeah. Yes, dear.
So if we're playing at the piano, we would have to set up the dB a little higher.
No, it has to go lower actually, because piano will be loud. Because you want to make sure your dB is not over. So 36 is the maximum. 25 is you play by yourself. With the piano, maybe you have to go lower because you have more volume.
Oh, okay.
Right?
And
Make sense?
should the piano be closed?
Yes, I think
Okay,
so.
good.
In a room, yeah. We're not talking about on stage. Yeah, in a
Yeah.
room. Yeah.
I just want to jump in there. When you're playing with a grand piano, again, I think you need to listen. Sometimes when it's closed, you really do lose clarity. So you have to, first of all, hopefully have a pianist who will listen back with you. But also just, I find it tends to be better either half stick or full stick, as long as the pianist isn't blasting you, if you're using a grand piano. Just because the sound when you close a piano is not the same quality. But it would depend also on the size of the room, Bethlehem. I think
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
but just,
Right.
but it's important that you both listen.
Right.
You
Right.
know?
Okay. Anybody else? Should I move on? Should I talk about lighting? Okay. So lighting, I am just talking about right now. Okay. Looking at all of you right now, I can see who has good lighting. Sean has a very good lighting right now. My son. That's my son. Juliana's lighting is good. Her face is very close to camera, right? I can see her face really clearly because you're so tiny, you know, on over here, right on my computer right now. Because so what I'm trying to say is, you need to always try to avoid your background has big window. Okay, windows. You can utilize your window by sitting sideways, like Naomi. Naomi is utilize her window. Her face is half bright, yeah, which is good. And then Sydney, same thing. Sydney is a little bit dark right now. Yeah, so there, it's very easy actually now. Summer is coming. Between now and September, you can probably use room natural lighting if you live in a place with windows. You can utilize that. I don't know how far from the piano. I don't know even by myself. So try to utilize the. If not, then you may have to buy some simple equipment. I have this light. You can use just the home lamp if you want to. Take the lamp cover off by itself. 100 watt will be good too. So this is a really nice LED light. Yeah, I'll put that information on my Facebook, Juhl Media. Okay, Juhl Media. Yeah, go check my first. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe my my YouTube channel, Juhl Media. I know some of you already did. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm a little bit. I spend a lot of time on YouTube. Yeah, I prepare a lot of content. Okay, so this light, right? It's really cool. It's very cheap. See, I'm not facing you. Okay, see. So I'm facing myself. Look at this. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty good. So give yourself some 45 degrees from you, okay? And give you some light. So which is it's important. And now, and I show you another equipment I have. I have a lot of gadgets. So this little thing, right? It's only like $19, you know, not that expensive. And you can put light here. All right, it has like many different places you can put, and you can of course this is directly facing you. The ideal lighting is 45 degrees from here and from here, both side. Okay, one stronger, one less stronger. And then if you want a fancy, you want a backlight, but you don't really need to. Okay, as long as people can see your face, and you need to make sure I see some videos, still people play the viola or violin and they don't let their judges to see their bow area, the F hole. You cannot really see how they play, or they cut too much of their hand. I know some frame, make sure the frame, we're talking about lighting, never mind. So that's a shooting issue. But anyway, so it's important to have good lighting that that will be pleasant. This is just my experience. Okay, I play the viola. I listen to lots of audition tapes. Actually, I worked for National Youth Orchestra China when they had their first national audition. Yeah, I supposed to screen their audition tapes. So don't get too fussed up about technical things, okay? The judges still listen to how you play the music, how you phrase the music. Yeah, you touch people not by technology. Yeah, you do your best, but still play sensibly and deliver your music. All right, don't caught up too much into technical stuff. That's my advice. Okay. Could we talk about shooting? When you shoot with your phone, right? There's a setting on your phone. You can set on 1080. 720 is okay. 1080, you have more room, meaning it's high definition. Yeah. And do you know how to do that? Do you know how to do that? Oh, okay. No. So I'll show you, okay, quickly. When you open your phone, right, you go to setting. Setting is this, do you know where setting is? It's like I'm talking about iPhone, okay? This thing is setting, this thing, okay? It's called settings. You click on that, and then you scroll down until you will see camera. You will see music, photos, camera. That's my setting. So did you see camera? Yeah, you click that. Okay, you click that and then you will see record video. I set my record video on 4K, but you don't have to do that. So you see on my, I use iPhone 11. I have 720 high definition at 30 FPS, then 1080 high definition at 30 PS, then 1080 high definition at 60 PS. I would recommend you just to do 1080 HP at 30. It's big enough. You don't have to do 60, okay?
I have a question.
Yes,
also, I see what you're seeing, record video 1080p at 30 FPS, but then underneath it, and maybe it's because my phone's old, but I also have an option for record slow-mo.
Slow-mo is that, okay, so yeah, you can record slow-mo, you hit that, and then you can watch someone, you know, like running, you know, far away, just go like that, you know. Yeah, no, it's just, yeah, it's just a feature.
Okay, but I don't have
you could
to
do slow-mo. Yeah.
Okay. So the record video should say 1080p at 30 FPS.
Yeah, I think this is good enough. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
When you let's see, when you shoot something, right? Say you, because we don't have a person there, so what's it? Yeah, I don't have a thing I could. So make sure you adjust your exposure by sliding your hand up and down. Okay, put down this person's face, down. You can do that because you don't want to overexpose when. So I would say you can test that. Use a person when you do your shooting, a relative or parent. Have the parent stand there, yeah, and you do all the setting up, and then you go there and you play a little bit. You just test for 2 minutes and then come back to watch it to see if the location is okay. Do not use the front camera if you don't have to. Yeah. Anybody else have any questions?
I was just gonna ask if you have a tripod recommendation that's also very portable.
Yeah. Tripod, yeah. Tripod is I like this Italian brand called Manfrotto, Manfrotto, Manfrotto. Yeah. So this is a basic one. If you have a space like in your house, like on the table, you can put it in. It's called mini. Yeah. And with the, I have all the information on my Facebook page. And then another, a simple tripod by Manfrotto as well. I have like a 5 Manfrotto tripods. So another simple one is like $60. It's called, yeah, it's a simple one. So I don't have it right now because it's in my car. Sorry. So yeah. So, and then tripod goes all the way to, from $30 a tripod to $2,000 tripod. So you don't really need the two fancy ones because you're not really doing a video production, which you need a, sliding thing, fancy ones. But it's very, very important. Thank you for reminding me about tripod, Carol, is that you need to have a habit of using tripod as much as you can. Even when you go out to shoot, try to use a tripod. You'll see so much better without shaky, unless you can hold your camera so steadily, which God bless you, But
well, when you're playing the viola, you can't really hold your own camera so steadily. So
yeah, yeah. So it's a must investment. I would recommend to get that Manfrotto $60 tripod. I love it. So yeah, it's very necessary. Yeah. What else? Oh, you guys, I don't know how serious you are. You want to be a videographer, or you want to just temporarily do a little bit. You can consider having a backdrop. I don't know if you can see. I have a drop back over there. Can you see? Yeah, can you see? This is a 9-foot drop back. Yeah, and you can pull the sheet down. It's black. You can also do gray if you want to. I find black is better because sometimes it avoids the shadow. When you have lights on you, avoids the shadow. So you can have that set up in your place and you pull down. Oh, talk about Kim. I told Kim about one thing. It's not very clear. When you shoot, I have to talk about it. We have 2 minutes. When you shoot, right? When you position yourself, don't always have a habit of going to the corner or going against the wall, going against something. Try to reprogram yourself. Bring yourself, although I am right now against a window and wall, right? But this is just a convenient for me to sit down and talk to you. But when I video, I try to make more room behind me, okay, if you can. And then another thing is avoid white stuff. not only windows. If you have even piece of white paper or music in the background, it just shines. It sucks all the light into it. So same thing now, I have to talk about dress code. Try avoid wear white clothes when you record yourselves, okay? Just try to stand right, like what's her name? Alyssa, right in front of the white door or furniture. Just try avoid white stuff, okay? And make more room. I told Kim you should set up your position 45 degrees from your bookcase. Yeah, what does that mean? Don't facing the bookcase right in front of it. Make the bookcase 45 degrees. Make yourself 45 degrees from the bookcase. Can you imagine that? Yeah, yeah. It looks more attractive. Anybody else? Any questions?
Well, I know it's like we're out of time, but
Yeah.
if you had to say one thing that we must know when we do a live stream.
Thank you. Use Ethernet. Use Ethernet as much as you can. You need some connections, from Ethernet to your computer. Now, the fancy computer has US 3, USB 3, USB-C, something like that. So you have all kind of adapters. Yeah, very good. And I tell you one secret is that Facebook, when you do live stream, and there ultimately you try to download that file, sometimes you can't even download it. So be careful with that. By the way, every Monday, Wednesday, I do a show on YouTube. It's called A Conversation with Someone Special. And so I use StreamYard, 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 and then broadcast to YouTube. And you can broadcast both. You can broadcast to Facebook. You can broadcast to LinkedIn. You can broadcast to many other stuff, I have been very happy with that StreamYard application, okay? It's free version, but I did pay a little bit money for, like, you can stream unlimited, so check that StreamYard out if you want to do conversation with someone. Yeah, because it's like a 2 location. You can have 6 people talk at the same time, only 6 people. Not like Zoom, we can talk with 24 people. Did I answer your question, Sergio?
So
Okay.
if they want to broadcast a little concert from home while we're in quarantine, do you recommend the Facebook Live or the YouTube better?
Okay, here's the thing. Facebook is to reach out people you already know. So you may have more audience on Facebook. You may get more satisfied on Facebook when you do live stream, okay? And then also you need to know, like StreamYard, when you wanted to, StreamYard is so cool. I can download all the files. I had conversation, but I need to be very organized. You need to download right away because a week later it disappears. Okay, so now back to Carol's question. Facebook is good for satisfying, reaching out audience you already know. YouTube is different. YouTube, you don't know. It's like a big ocean out there, I have 4,600 subscribers, but I don't know them. So you are reaching a different level of audience when you do YouTube, okay? But the thing is, you can do YouTube first. I think it's better quality. Then you can share the file back to Facebook. You could do that. You don't have to have live people watching you. And then you can't even answer them anyway. The point of having live is that people ask questions, then you answer them. Yeah, there is a communication going on. When you do a concert, you cannot talk to your audience anyway, So I don't know. Did I answer your question, Carol?
Sort of.
Yeah, it's a different. You can try both, but I have to say, sorry. I missed one thing. I think if you have to have 1,000 subscribers on on YouTube before you can do live stream.
Okay.
So anyway, you guys, I also do individual consulting. If you want me to help you, to virtually help you or come to you when the lockdown is over, I'm available. I live in Manhattan. So thank you for having me.
Okay, Ching, thank you so much for
Sure.
doing this with us. And anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for listening.
I'm gonna put up I'm learning how to do this with reaction. See, I clapped on my reaction. Sergio did it too. All right. Thank you so much, Ching.
Yeah, you're very welcome. You're very
Okay.
welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shall I leave now? Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, hang in there, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.